I mean, class. He played the game how you should play it. Kind of one of those guys that would come to the ballpark, like not really say much, but just work hard. Lunch pail guy, I would say. He's just a great human being. It's so deserving to see him go into the Hall. He's obviously got the numbers, and it's really, really great to see somebody that deserves and is a great human being get in. We played in Cleveland together when he was there for the short term. And then I think when that happened, you get a real you realize how really great he is. I think the trademark is the leg kick. As a guy that breaks down hitting, you always wonder, well, what does a guy do that is so great? And I think Harold always got himself in position to hit, and he was a clutch hitter. I mean, look, you didn't hear, it was similar in a way, a lot similar, like when I played with Eddie Murray, and they kind of both had kind of similar demeanors, didn't really say much, but just every day produced. They'd make an out, they'd go set their helmet in the rack, put their bat, and it was all about the next at bat. And for me, I learned that, this is a long grind, and both of those, especially Harold, kind of taught young guys how it should be done and not get too high or too low. When I was traded here, I asked Harold about being a DH, and there's many things. I think one of the things he mentioned was you got to learn your role. What is your role? How do you prepare? And then you take all those things. You got to be a good teammate. You got to be around the bench, but you also, because you are a DH, you've got to go in and out of the cage. You got to still move and be ready for the game as the game is flowing. I tried to balance little bits of what he said that applied to my game, but it's really your pinch hitting. And I couldn't pinch hit. I had a difficult time doing it, but moving around, the advice he gave was moving and trying to just be into the game, but don't sit around too long on the bench. That was a great piece of advice for me. So for me, as his ex-teammate, as a guy now that is a teammate in the Hall of Fame, we welcome him. We want guys like that in the Hall of Fame that carry themselves the way he does.